Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another reaction with OneLove. I would like to thank all of the new subscribers. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for liking the videos. Thank you for commenting and also for sharing. I do want to get into a few things because a lot has transpired, and I want to make sure that we are all caught up. So, let's get into this response video that Jasmine did to Olivia's video, in which Olivia was speaking on girl code and why she felt Jasmine broke girl code. So let's go ahead and jump into this.
There's certain things you don't do. You just don't do. There's girl code. There's code. You feel me? There's code. And only goofies don't understand that. You know what I mean? They don't understand code. They don't live by code. They don't know code. They weren't taught that shit.
So I want to say this. Sister's over here feeling like there is a girl code that I must follow. I have to follow this girl code. In reality, I'm not following, there's no girl code. There's no sympathy. There's no respect. Like, I don't give a damn about this individual. Girl, no, girl, that's gone. Once you got on this internet and put them allegations on my kids, girl, fuck a girl code.
I mean, I completely feel Jasmine because this is how I was looking at it, and I know a lot of y'all were looking at it like this too. Like the audacity for Liv to even come on here and try to throw out girl code as if she has followed girl code when it comes to her girlfriend relationships. And just the fact alone that we have literally seen this woman come on here and just drag Jasmine. Not We're not even going to just talk about right now how she dragged her children, but look at all the stuff that she has said about Jasmine on this internet. And then you top it off and you talk about her children, you top it off and talk about her mother. Like, you went low. And Jasmine is right. Like, who would have any type of loyalty to a person who have shown herself to be that type of person, to be that type of quote unquote friend, and to have that type of character? Like when Jasmine said, loyalty went out the window when you came on here and started talking about her kids, like I felt that because Jasmine was a friend to you. Jasmine didn't come on here talking about your business, but it only went there when you went gutter on her. So again, Liv, the audacity for you to think that Jasmine was supposed to be held to some girl code standard, but when it came to you, you were exempt from that.
They're trying to pull you down. So it's like seeing that video yesterday and then reading the comments, I was like, oh my God, I was totally baited into this shit. Like I was meant to have this type of reaction. I was meant to get pissed off. People knew I was gonna go off, and that's why they did it. Purely, that was their intention.
Fuck a girl code. Girl, you lost that. You lost that a long time ago. It is sad that you so bothered by a collaboration. Shout out. You make it seem like I purposely did it to hurt you, bitch. I don't give a fuck if it hurts you or not. To be blunt and real, I don't care if it hurts you or not. I don't care. If it hurts you, good. That wasn't my intention. My intention was a hustle mentality. I wasn't worried about you. You was the least on my mind.
Like I stated before, I didn't feel Jasmine did this to, be petty or to try to be funny. I looked at it as Jasmine was just making money. I mean, again, it was a shout out. She charges for shout outs all the time. So what made this situation any different just because it was Zolo? But like I also said, even if Jasmine was doing this to be petty, like, I mean, what do you expect, Liv? Like, you literally started all this mess and you expected, like, Jasmine not to do anything? You talked about her children, her mother, and you thought that she was just supposed to sit there and just let you have it? She wasn't supposed to say anything to you? She wasn't supposed to, fight back, defend herself? Like, that's delusional within itself, that you really thought that you could do all this stuff, get away with it, And Jasmine better not say or do anything. Girl, you are crazy for thinking that.
Money. Your mindset's fucked up. It's giving that, what's the word? It's like you're scared or something. Like you're nervous, you're antsy, and you're just like, oh my God, you're acting like I slept with this man. Girl, I don't look, unlike you, I respect people in a relationship. I look, you don't gotta mix business with pleasure. Are you serious? It's a business situation on both ends. And if you feel bothered by it, that is your problem. In reality, sis, I didn't even stoop as low as you. You keep saying I stoop. I stoop. Oh yeah, they're gonna stoop lower than you. How is me doing a paid collaboration stooping lower than what you said about my kids?
That part. I mean, we all want to know what the answer is to that question. Please inform the people.
How? Make that make sense. Saying what you said about my kids, now I stoop low because I did a paid collaboration. Hell nah.
Everyone's like, oh, kids are off limits. Kids are off limits. Kids are off limits, except for when it comes to my kids. You guys can speak. And I don't speak on kids. I speak on the parents. I speak on the same shit y'all speak on. You know what I mean? I'm not up here dragging a child saying, oh, look at that kid's hair and I'm not doing that. I know that's what you guys try to make it seem like I'm doing to get sympathy, the sympathy card. I'm not doing that.
Several days later.
I want it so bad. No, kids are off limits. Yeah, kids are off limits. I'm not talking about kids. I just said what I said. I don't want them kids. That's all. She don't want my kids. I don't want her kids. Her kids are hella cute. I blame her. Her bad genes. She has thin ass in between hair, so her kids have thin ass in between hair. You feel me? And that's okay. Hopefully when they get older, they can use some growth treatments and their hair will grow in thick and full like they deserve,
Live, live, live. When are you gonna learn, girl? You just keep putting your foot in your mouth. Like, girl, you literally came on here and said, I don't be talking about kids. Y'all act like I'm talking about kids' hair, and look what you end up doing. So you're not doing that, Liv? We're trying to make it seem like that's what you're doing when clearly we just heard out of your own mouth you doing the very thing that you say you don't do. Girl, you are a joke. You just don't get it, but you really need to get it because this is not good, Liv.
Hey, I could never put that kind of shit on nobody's kids. And then you keep saying this, and that irritates me. That's why I gotta keep coming on here. Bitch, stop saying that I told you that my kids was sexually assaulted. You fucking fat, funky bitch. Stop saying that shit.
So I would never, if I was beefing with a female, I would never reach out to her ex to be petty. That is next level shit. Now, what I said, you guys could be like, oh, well, Liv, you said this. I was just repeating what was said to me. Should I have said it? No. But I didn't make that shit up. I was simply repeating something that she had told me a year ago, 2 years ago. She told me that information, so I repeated it on this platform. You guys don't have to believe me. I don't really care. I didn't make that up in my head. That was said to me, so I repeated it.
I'm sure your followers believe every word that's coming out of your mouth right now. I'm sure there are many other people who is watching all of this. They're believing you too, just because they don't like Jasmine. I don't believe you. I definitely don't believe you, and I do believe you made that up in your head. Yeah. You literally followed a narrative that had already been put out here in YouTube. You knew everybody was insinuating this, speculating this, and again, you played on it and you went with it. And yeah, I do believe you made this up, and I don't believe you.
Stop saying that. Bitch, like I really give two fucks about you. Like if you got, like I said, bitch, if you got hit by a car and they came back and everybody trying to feel bad for you, bitch, I wouldn't give a fuck if that happened. I have no sympathy for you. I don't give a fuck whatever happens to you. In my head, I don't give a fuck if you, oh, well, she lost her kids lost their mom. I don't give a fuck, bitch. Karma's karma. And it's gonna beat your ass. I swear to God. Because you said the most nastiest shit. I don't give a fuck. You could have said anything. Like how she got on here and was saying all the shit. Jazzy was getting punched in the face, and I didn't even get punched in the face. She could have said, kept running with that, but you want to bring my kids in? You dumb fat hoe. You dumb fat hoe. You can talk about me crying. You can talk about this and that. You want to bring my kids in? Come on now, sis. Come on now. And you think that I'm supposed to have sympathy? I'm supposed to, oh, bye, girl code. Bitch, fuck your girl code. That shit, I'll piss on that if I could. They ain't nothing. Bitch, you're nothing. So me working with somebody ain't got shit to do with you. Ain't got shit to do with you. Keep my motherfucking name out of your mouth. Bitch, stop speaking on my kids. I swear to God. God forgive me for swearing to you, but damn, strike that bitch down. Like, I hate being that person to wish the most worst on somebody, but bitch, I hope it happened. Whatever the fuck happens to you, I hope it does. That shit is disgusting to me. I don't even think people realize how disgusted I am about what you said.
No, we understand clearly why you feel disgusted, because this is not something that a woman with kids should ever do to another woman with children. This is beyond crossing boundaries. But this is what I want to say to you, Jasmine. I get why you're angry. Trust me, I get it. But me coming from a place of being on the outside looking in, I'm more calm and more rational in this regard, because you're literally in the thick of all of this happening. You just don't want to allow your emotions to get the best of you. The reason why I'm saying this to you, Jasmine, is because as much as I get why you feel as strongly as you do towards Olivia, you can't allow yourself to get to a place within your own self where you start hating another person, because we are not supposed to hate. And I know this is easier said than done. Trust me, I've been in situations where I have had to do exactly what I'm telling you. But you have to have love in your heart, even when it comes to your enemies. Why? Because God says vengeance belongs to Him. We're not supposed to repay evil for evil. What Liv is doing to you, it's evil. You don't repay that evil back to her. Vengeance belongs to the Lord. God sees what Olivia is doing to you. He sees it. And that's why what she has done, God is going to deal with her. You don't have to put a finger on her. You ain't got to say nothing in her direction, because God is already going to deal with her. A lot of people call it karma, but it's literally God giving back what she gave to you. And when you do things that are unjust, that are not right towards other people, God is going to see you. And it ain't going to feel good when God get a hold to you. Which is why, Jasmine, you don't have to go there. You don't have to allow your heart to be tainted with evil and unforgiveness. It's going to take time for you to have forgiveness in your heart towards her. And I'm not rushing that process for you. But just understand that this is what we are commanded to do. We have to forgive even those who have wrongfully accused us, who have wrongfully treated us hurtfully, disrespectfully, when we didn't even deserve it. The things she has done to you, to your family, your children, trust me, God is going to deal with her, and He's already dealing with her. So I just want to say that, because I see the person you are, Jasmine, and I don't want you to get lost in just the emotion behind what you have had to deal with when it comes to Olivia. She is going to have to deal with God. The same way she's coming on here talking about, I'm going to let Jesus handle it. I'm going to let the Lord handle it. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. God is going to handle this situation. And you think the handling is going to be in Jasmine's direction? No, it's coming to you, Olivia.
I could never take her apology. Say this bitch want to get on this bitch and apologize for lying on my kids. Nah, I'll take that back because sis, she went too far with her lie. She would never hop on this platform and apologize. She has to continue that lie. She has to, because what if she doesn't continue a lie like that? Then what? And like I said, bitch, stand on that. It's crazy how you still up here talking, saying this fucking fake ass shit, but yet here we are. Here we are. So why you didn't call the police? Why you didn't make a police report? Why you didn't? You said you were. Didn't the hoe say she recorded me talking to her? Why you didn't give it to the police? But you still talking about my kids.
Those are all valid points. Even for you to come on here, Olivia, and say, well, yeah, Jasmine told me this, but I didn't know for sure not if it was true. If you came on here talking about hashtag save Ava, and you talking about how you had all this incriminating evidence that this is allegedly what Chris was doing to her two daughters, why wouldn't you go to the police? But instead, you went to social media. Like, explain that for us, the people.
You still talking about my kids. And the way that you're so heavy on this sexual assault shit, bitch, and it's really, it's given that something's happened to you or your children. Because you're too heavy on this. You're too heavy.
Again, Jasmine makes another valid point because I thought the exact same thing.
Sis thinks that if she goes live late at night that nobody gonna catch it. You don't think nobody gonna catch it? You don't think that people gonna put it out there? People not gonna react on it? You think I'm not gonna catch it? She goes late because she knows that I don't be up later. I really don't be up late at night. Not every night. So she tries to go late at night and talk her shit. But it's how she does it. I'm just tired of you lying. Like, you're a liar. You're a liar. I hope you choke on your lying ass words. It's like, bitch, shut up. Shut up. Go sit down somewhere. Go be a mom. Get the fuck on. Stop checking for me. And it's not that deep. It's really not that deep. Bitch is acting like I went and slept with her baby daddy. It's not that deep.
You don't do that. I don't care. I don't care. If you're beefing with somebody, you leave it at that. She brought the kids into it, and then she brought this into it.
Whatever girl code she thought it was, that's been gone. I haven't had girl code for her. Like, nah, because when the shit happened a couple of months ago, there was no girl code. It was more so respecting my relationship and shutting the fuck up. Now, when you got on here and you start talking about my kids, bitch, fuck you and whatever code you stand on, bitch. You here, I'm over here. We better not ever collide. Girl, because you gonna really understand what I stand on when I say fuck your girl code. It's gonna be fuck your code, fuck everything. You talk all this shit. You don't know how tempted I've been to take a motherfucking trip and find your ass. Girl, it's what, 2 hours and some change? Like, you really don't know. Nigga, it's not even, it's more so just the defense for my children. Like, I want you to feel what you said about my two girls. I want you to feel it. I want you to feel it heavily. I wouldn't even let an ex know that I was bothered. She's bothered, and she keep trying to, but you cannot compare. She keeps saying, well, what if I did this with Chris or Philip? Bitch, they wouldn't even fuck with you. Because look what what you said. How can you compare? You can't compare because the allegations are put on them. It's put on Chris, and then put on Philip's children. You think they gonna fuck with you? They would never. I don't give a fuck about her mama either. Like, I can't talk on kids, but fuck her and her mama, because her mama grown. Her mama letting her get on this bitch talking shit and lying. And you know that motherfucker lying. I got respect for the kids, but both y'all some dumb motherfuckers. Because you, bitch, open your mouth. She just flat out just lying. Nasty fucking, y'all both are nasty ass bitches. Like I said, some have it to fuck both of them.
I mean, I've pretty much been trying to figure out the same thing because I don't understand why Stella is just not saying anything because obviously Stella hears a lot of what Olivia is doing. A lot of times, Stella's walking in a room and Olivia's like, I'm on live, I'm on live. And it's like, Stella, why are you letting this girl talk the way she's talking? And you clearly see her talking the way she is in front of the children. Like, it's really given you are cool with it.
And her mama not saying nothing. She just sitting there letting her just lie. You're letting your daughter just lie on innocent children. Her baby sounds like she has breathing problems. She don't take her kids to the doctor, so she stops after a little while. So probably, who knows?
Liv, are you really not taking your children to the doctor? Now, I do know that you don't let your children get vaccinated, and look, everybody feels differently with that. I have my feelings on vaccinations, but when it comes to making sure that your children are seeing a medical physician on a yearly basis, that is important because you don't know if there's anything going on with your child because you're not a doctor. So I really don't agree with you not taking your kids to see a doctor so they can get yearly checkups. Like, that's crazy to me.
She goes to like the first initial treatment and that the doctor appointment, and that's it. So she stay lurking on Jazz's vlogs and live. She does. She cannot stay away. Girl, she stays subscribed to Christy and Mean too. When we fell out, I did unsubscribe. But then when someone, she said I got something, an email. But I ended up resubscribing. This how I be a woman enough to say shit. That bitch ain't gonna say nothing. She don't stand on no fucking business. That bitch is scary. She's scary. She's scary. Definitely believe it. She wants her baby daddy back. She might be watching you right now. You know she is. And she does want, I feel like the fact that you're so bothered is giving that, bitch, you're not healed from your relationship either. You're not healed from anything at all.
Once upon a time, I was with that person. I was with that person. I cared for that person. You don't do that. You don't do that. And then on top of it, ew, you're linking up with him? Ew. You know he's like a real pedo, right? But you don't care because you love pedos. That's crazy. That's crazy.
We all know that the bitch didn't go to graduation because we know that how she likes to record everything. So we know she didn't go to graduation. But let's be real. Let's play Olivia's story out, right? I think it was said that Jerrod and Nisha, whatever, I can't keep saying it. I think it's Nisha. They was all up in her face and stuff. I believe Olivia would be afraid. I feel like that's really the truth. If that was to happen, she would be terrified if they came up and was all in her face and stuff. But honestly, I just don't believe that. If she did go to graduation, I just can't put myself to just believe that because they don't come off like I'm going to be just disruptive at the kids' graduation in a closed area where a lot of people is. That bitch was just lying. She just didn't go. This bitch don't take accountability for shit. Like, I just didn't get up and go to my kids' graduation. It's my fault.
I'm curious to know, what do y'all think? Do y'all think Olivia did go to her children's graduation, or do you think she just made it seem like she went? Let me know in the comments section below.
Like, I could just picture them sitting there talking about that. Like, how you gonna sit here and talk shit? You ain't got your kids. I got them. I'm raising your kids, bitch. I'm mama. Yeah, how that feel? She's mama. You're not. You're egg donor.
Get custody, then speak. I'm good. I think I'm gonna let my ex-husband and his girlfriend keep custody because they do everything. Let them do everything. And they like it, you know? It's like I gave another woman purpose on this earth, you know, through my offspring. So, nah. I'm gonna just wait for them to age up out that shit. Yeah. But no. All this custody. Girl, you keep custody. Keep doing everything you doing.
Bitch, keep my kid's name out of your mouth. I already told you. I did say if she say one more thing about my kids, I'm gonna pop on here and say something. Yeah, I already told you. Remember how you had sex with, what's her name? Niecy's, is it Niecy? I don't know. Jerrod's sister's son. And I questioned you. And I was like, bitch, why is you having sex with him? Ain't he younger than you? And then you thought it was me that told somebody. And I said, bitch, how you gonna get on here? That day that you called me, let's talk about that day that you called me. You was on live and you thought that I told him some business or whatever the fuck it was. Child, it was something about something. I can't even remember. It was whenever Yanni said something, I guess. How you gonna get on here the day before talking shit about that boy mama and not expect the motherfucker to run their mouth to somebody and expose you? Bitch, I would expose your ass too. But bitch, I didn't give a fuck about what you had going on. Yeah, you forgot that you told me that you had sex with him. You forgot. Just out here just having sex with family members. That's why I says your mindset's fucked up. Your mindset's fucked up. That shit's okay with you, huh?
But certain things I will not do. Like, you know, I still have integrity about myself and I still have like respect for myself. And that's what some people are lacking. Self-respect.
She did have sex with him. She told me that when she came out here, she had sex with him. When she came out the first time. Just nasty. See, that's her problem. She thinks everyone wants, like she said, Cream said, she wants to sleep. They want to sleep with her. In reality, she's easy. She's very easy, very gullible. She just spreads her legs for anybody that's going to fall in between. And that's just the truth. The difference between me and you, I ain't easy. Bitch, I can sit here and keep motherfuckers closed. Look, we got roles for a reason, right? Baby girl over here just open her legs to anybody because people are, a lot of men, you know, sometimes they're not getting it or they feel like, oh my gosh, she's an older woman, or sometimes they like bigger women. I don't know, but they have a fetish. But this bitch is just too easy to open her legs.
Because one thing about me, you could talk to exes, you could talk to baby daddies, you could talk to old friends, you could dig up some dirt on me. You guys can do whatever you want to do. And I'm talking about all my haters as a collective, including all of y'all. Let me not single anybody out. You guys can do all of that, but guess what you can't do? You can't have looks like me. You can't have a mouth like mine. You can't walk it, talk it, live it like Liv. So
I'm saying, like, you can copy me, you can post whatever fuck you want to post, working out, whatever, bitch, same pre-workout, bitch, you could just run the same fucking way, bitch, you can squat the same way, bitch, like, but in reality, I'm gonna say this. There's one thing that you cannot do like me. You can't have your kids full time. Sis will stay in the same fucking leggings. And I've seen it. I've seen it. She want to talk about being on the phone, bitch. Yes, I seen it. I be like, this bitch. And you just lay down. You don't get up. I don't lay in my fucking bed in my fucking clothes. Hell no. Especially after sweating, cleaning, all that shit. I'm going to change clothes. No, I'm not laying in the same fucking clothes. She over there paranoid in the bitch. We ain't got to say nothing. The bitch is paranoid. She's so paranoid that she's like, she's probably like, she thinks I'm sleeping with this nigga. How the fuck how could I even sleep with this nigga? He not even in the same fucking state as me. Like, that's how she got on this bitch to make it seem like she Jasmine sleeping. We don't talk like that. Not how this bitch is. Y'all put this whole move that way. I don't move that way. I can have men that are, and men, I'm gonna say men and couples. We'll say that because I respect his wife. I don't got time for no shit. Like, I don't play that shit. I don't fuck around with people that's in a relationship. Like, sis might can do it, but I won't. I got too much respect for myself too. She was hurt. Let the hell be hurt. She gonna keep hurting till she move the fuck on. Don't let me get called to go to court. I don't like you so much that I will go and hold my right hand up, hold the Bible, all that stuff, and I'm speaking on everything. Cause you look, karma's a bitch, and I will be the one to be karma that day if I have to go to courts. You want to question me about some stuff? Go ahead. Ask me anything. Ask me. How is she with her kids? Does she take care of her kids? No, her mom does. She was never. I used to say, God damn, girl, your mom has always got the kids. You just leave and just can go wherever. You can move. You move like you ain't got no kids, honestly.
Y'all, can y'all imagine Jerrod going for sole custody for the children and he ends up calling Jasmine and any other person that has had somewhat of a relationship with Olivia to court and they had to testify? Like, that right there would be so crazy.
All I want to hear. I want you to show us what happened to the kids. Tell her to show us that footage that she said she had, right? She didn't say she had access or a video. Yes, she did. I could have sworn she said she had a video. She said she had first it was I have a video or I recorded her. Girl, I don't know. That shit's all over the place. Versus I recorded her. Then she said I told her that that something happened to one child and then it happened to the other child. That's what she said.
Yes, Olivia did say that, and I will roll that clip again for you.
And I was like, whoa, this shit is fucked up and this shit's traumatizing. This shit is fucked up. The shit that I have is fucked up. And you might think to yourself, I don't care. I'm not with that nigga no more. It doesn't matter. You put yourself, you put your kids, you say it in the voice recordings. Like, there's too much and you don't want that out there. Just like you don't like my shabby life shit out there, this is going to be 10 times worse. And this shit's going to stay on the internet forever. With the information that I know, why I stopped talking to you and why I stopped fucking with you in the first place. Which you know what it is and it's big. So with that information combined with the recordings that I have, it's just not going to be good. When I said I have recordings, it's not recordings of a child. It's recordings of her and that man fighting. I told y'all that was said to me. What has been done was said to me. It wasn't expressed over a video call or like a call that I have recorded. No.
Bitch, do what the fuck you want to do, bitch. You're so pressed about me and Chris. You're more pressed about me and Chris more than I am. Like, I'm not even with him. I already got on this bitch and said that me and this nigga fought. What else? I already got on here and said that. Come with what you were coming with strong. That's the thing. She wants to talk about Chris. Jasmine, now it's Jasmine and Chris. So what about the shit that you was standing on? The reason why I'm on this bitch, ho? Fuck, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I didn't fall Chris. I didn't fall Philip. Bitch, probably Philip 2 knows how many fucking times. But let's be real. We are on this bitch because you said that my kids got one up. You said Ava was sexually assaulted, and then it was about to happen to Ava, and then you brought your mom into it and said your mom talked to me and all that shit. Bitch, like stand on business. We want to see what you talking about. You said you recorded. You said you had it recorded. That's what we stand. I don't give a fuck about anything that happened between me and him. That shit's irrelevant. Tell us something else, sis. Come with the facts, sis.
See, this right here is what I'm talking about. Because if Jasmine was lying, do you really think she'll be coming on here constantly telling you, Liv, to put the receipts out there, show the recordings, let us hear the recordings? Like she's been saying this since day one. And all you keep doing is saying that, this is what I know, this is what she told me. I mean, you came on here initially saying you had proof. So, I mean, she's telling you, give us the proof. Show us what it is that you got. Let us listen to whatever it is you got. That right there lets us know that you lying. Because again, we have seen how you moved. We see how quick you are to throw stuff out there. If this is really what you had, you would have been put it out. And the fact that you came on here and literally called yourself blackmailing Chris, threatening him, telling him that you're going to show the recordings to his boss, like, girl, you a plain fool to be out here lying the way you are. Like, there really need to be some charges brought against you. Because you moving too reckless.
Tell the world what you said about the children. Show us. Prove it to us. Prove that my kids have been sexually assaulted. I want you to prove it. Anything you post is just bullshit. Talk about me and Chris all you want, baby girl. Talk about us. It make you feel good. I swear, I'm starting to think that you had something for him. It's really giving. It's giving it. I swear it is. Hold on. She's acknowledged it. She's done it in ways that she didn't even realize that she didn't put out there that he is the dad. She did it to herself, honestly.
Ain't that your baby daddy? Let's just say in a world where you guys know something, let's say that is my baby daddy, okay? That makes her even more grimy. And if it was my baby daddy, okay. I know a lot of bitches that fuck around and fuck up and have a baby with the wrong type of nigga. But the whole point is, whether he's my baby daddy or not, bitch, I turned and I never looked back.
Typical narcissist. It's so, like, she's so infatuated with my life. It's so weird. Like, first she was so heavy until she really just couldn't. Only thing that she could talk about is me and Chris fighting that now, because that's the only thing that she could probably fucking have proof. But I didn't already told the world, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. We fought. We didn't got into it. We had disagreements. I done did and said all kind of fucking shit. But at the end of the day, bitch, what they gotta do with what you said? Bitch, fuck a fight. Fuck a fight. Fuck a fight. Come on here with the shit that you came heavy with and that you keep speaking on and keep trying to make it seem like it's going on with my child, with my kids. Talk about that. That's more important. Kids is more important. Remember, say the kids, remember? So say my kids. Say the truth.
Yeah, Liv, come save the children. Save Jasmine's kids. She's putting the ball in your court, girl. What you waiting on? She's letting you know she wants you to come save her kids. So can we already hear the recordings that you got? Oh, I forgot. There are no recordings. So at this point, Liv, if I was you, I would not utter another word about Jasmine's kids. You are not in a position any longer to say anything else about Jasmine's kids. Because I'm serious, if it was me, oh my gosh, I would be doing everything I could to sue the mess out of you. That's really what you need. You need the law on your behind. You've gotten away with too much for too long, and you walking around here cocky thinking you can just do whatever you want, being a menace to society. But girl, you better stop. You are no longer in a position to say nothing else about her children.
I've never, I mean, if she recorded, I mean, like I said, she's never recorded no fight. Like, only time I was on the phone I remember was in here. And it was a lot of yelling. We was screaming. I wasn't saying like, it was shit talking. Or like how she making it seem like, oh, she needs help or some shit. I've never talked to her like that. Like, that's just be real. It was just like, I just know, yeah, you trying to get your point across. I just know that that's how I am. But yeah, the stuff that's been said about my kids is just that's what. Tell her, man. I don't give like I said. I didn't put it out there. We all got into it, argue. Put the shit put the hard shit, the shit about these kids and being hurt and being sexually assaulted. Put that shit out there. You about it. You said save the kids, save them, sis. Put it out there. Like I said, she has no like let me send a video of them fighting or her screaming and she's saved whatever the fuck she's saying. Like she ain't got there's nothing to send. Like that's not I don't think that's what people are not really hearing. It's just like why send like what could you send to what are you trying to prove? And then on top of that, how is that gonna hurt me? How could that hurt me? I'm not even with him no more. Shit, that's what hurt me the fucking most. So, what, like, come on, sis. Come on, this bitch, and show us my kid's been sexually assaulted. I want to see that. That's what I want to see. Ooh, y'all. If I'm so just this person, you're so tired of seeing my skin, you don't like seeing it, then why the fuck you keep clocking into my channel, sis? I think I got something else for her ass, but I'm gonna wait. They gonna think I let that shit go. I'm gonna just wait. Don't do me. Don't do me, because the rest will come to the light. And I did save my screenshots too.
We have come to the end of this reaction video. There was definitely a lot to cover, and I think I said everything that needed to be said. Make sure your notification bell is turned on because there was a lot going on last night and early this morning. So I'm going to be speaking on that as well. So make sure your notification bell is turned on. It's OneLove, and I'm out.
But certain things I will not do. Like, I still have integrity about myself and I still have like respect for myself. And that's what some people are lacking, self-respect.